Hello, my friends. I'm Joe, or well, on this side of the world, Jose. And today I want to talk to you about Dominican Republic. When I mention the name, you probably think of white sand beaches, resorts, and of course,
Tacana.
But at least for me, this country is so much more. From amazing wildlife to rich cultural heritage and even like those extreme adventures in a jungle. So in this video, I'm gonna focus on the 7 must-see things in Dominican Republic. And since they're not in any specific order, I'm just gonna go straight into it. Number 1, Isla SAONA. SAONA Island is definitely not a hidden gem. Hundreds, if not thousands of tourists visit this place every day, but at least 90% of them do it with tours. And tours to the island are not only expensive, but they're also quite short, and they only take you to the most touristic places. So in my opinion, the best way is to get 1 night accommodation on the island, and after 2 o'clock, when all the tourists are gone, start discovering. From the only village in a place called Mano Juan, where you can see how locals really live, to amazing beaches and palm forests just a walking distance away. And for us, the most amazing thing on the island was definitely the sunset near Playa Canto, when as the sun was going down, the nature just woke up. Can you hear that? Number 2, whale watching. We went whale watching in a town of SAMANA. It cost us around $60, but it was worth every cent. And here you can really see how ecotourism has totally swapped out hunting. Every year, thousands of humpback whales partake in one of the longest migrations in the animal kingdom. They come from cold northern Atlantic waters all the way down to spend the months of January, February and March in the warm waters of Dominican Republic. There's literally thousands of whales in here. It's one of the best places in the world to see them. Look at that beautiful, beautiful animal just under the boat, just 2 meters from me. It is just so amazing to see those magnificent beasts in their natural habitat. But just before we go to point number 3, it would mean the world to me, guys, if you could hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It gives YouTube the message that this video here is worth watching, and then it shows it to more and more people. So YouTube really likes if you interact with the video. So like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thank you so much for doing this. Number 3, 27 waterfalls. This special place is located near the town of Puerto Plata in the northern part of the country. Although once again it's a place where many people go with tours, then it is also possible to just go there by a local bus. And this way the ticket to the place only cost us around $10. And it's a must-see for every adventure seeker. But the experience itself over there is just amazing. First off, you hike through the jungle, and I think a really cool thing on the way for us was that there was a wild mango tree, and we spent like half an hour just sitting there eating mangoes. But once you get up there, you have to get down somehow. And so we just started following the river down. Most of the time swimming. occasionally sliding, and every once in a while just jumping in that canyon that the river had carved into this mountain.
I'm Lisa. I'm a 26-year-old doctor and I quit my job for this.
Yeah, 1, 3, 4, do it. Bomba! Bomba! Yeah, very good.
Number 4, hike in the jungle. And the hike that we did is located near Las Caleras on SAMANA Peninsula. The jungle in Dominican Republic is really one of a kind. It's a tropical rainforest without dangerous animals. So there's no snakes, no spiders that want to kill you, and that makes it an amazing place to hike. The starting point of this hike is Rincon Beach, and there's this wonderful trail that takes you all the way up the peninsula to this amazing place with rock pool and such wild and crazy nature on our way. It's definitely worth to spend one day of your holiday hiking. And as a small tip in here, if you're able, take with you a really sharp knife, because honestly it just feels amazing opening your first coconut and then drinking out of the nut itself. You feel like a caveman and it feels good. As you can see, Dominican Republic has some really awesome places to visit, and before we continue with the list, I'd just like to take a moment to say thank you to Skillshare, today's sponsor of this video. I know that I've talked about Skillshare on this channel before, but if you haven't heard about them yet, then they are an online learning platform that caters pretty much for everyone. They have tens of thousands of courses ranging from cooking to learning languages to making videos and photos. And for me and Lizo, the course we most listened to last month has definitely been El Método. It's a Spanish learning program, and teacher Peter Hanley has really made our lives here so much easier. We can already have easy conversations, we can order food, plus it's just so awesome that you can download courses and listen to them wherever you are. So I've done it in airplanes, I've done it on buses. Anytime I would like to grab a phone and start scrolling with no reason, I rather learn something on Skillshare. So I'm truly grateful for Skillshare for sponsoring this video, and once again they've given me the opportunity to offer 1 month free trial period to first 1,000 of my subscribers. So if you are into lifelong learning, then make sure to go and check out the link in the description below and try out Skillshare on me for a month. But now let's get back to the list. Number 5, be a part of the carnival. When I say carnival, many people are gonna think Brazil, but did you know that the first carnival in the Americas was actually held here in Dominican Republic? So to this day, carnivals are the biggest celebration for most Dominicans. They are held in many different cities on every Sunday in the month of February. And in some places also in March around the Holy Week. The big parade with costumes usually takes place on the main street of the city, and it's honestly both funny and interesting at the same time. And of course in the evening, when the carnival is over, the real partying on the streets begins. Number 6, go diving in BAYAHIBE. It honestly doesn't matter if you've done diving before, because while you're near the Caribbean, it should be on your bucket list. The water here is just so clear, and there's chance of seeing everything from manatees and dolphins to just beautiful fish and well preserved coral. Me and Lisa, we did our diving license here, and after a few dives I realized that although I love nature, then so far I had been able to experience barely half of it. Only the part that's above the water level. And last but not least, number 7, the capital of Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo. A lot of people who visit DR go to Santo Domingo as well, and most of the tourists stay in Zona Colonial. It's a beautiful place. You can see a lot of colonial architecture and really just chill in the colonial zone. But remember that Santo Domingo is more than just Zona Colonial. And although this metropole with 3 million people can be dangerous, then I really advise you to get out of the zone as well. For example, try to visit the cable car, Teleférico. A 40-minute trip on the cable cars costs less than $1, and you get this totally different view on the city. You see some of the poorest places from up high. And also, if you have the chance, try to grab some breakfast from the streets of Santo Domingo.
It's más rápido.
It truly is amazing. And when I'm saying this, try not to be foolish about it. Bad things can happen, but as long as you don't flash around with your money or phone, it's gonna be all good. Pretty freaking amazing, wasn't it? So these were my 7 favorite experiences here in Dominican Republic. I'm super glad that you made it all the way to the end of the video, and I hope to see you back on this channel next Thursday. Take care, my friends. Bye.